Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday, and today is our second birthday. So I'd like to call Matt over here to say g'day to you, because Matt's helped me on just about every one of these videos and started it with me back 2 years ago. So thanks, Matt. Basics are, poor guy's been having to watch my bloopers and watch me say incredibly silly things for over 2 years, and the guy has stayed sane, so well done to Matt. So let's get back to the real world and back into real estate. Been another interesting couple of weeks, and it's certainly been an interesting month. For our group, it's been a very, very busy time with over 30 sales in the month of July. In other words, over a sale a day, which is a fantastic effort, and well done to the team. On the property management levels, we've had an enormous amount of inquiry, and certainly placed a number of tenants during the month as well. And so things are certainly heading in the right direction. Now, some interesting information from Real Estate Institute WA. Sales for the last week, 747 sales, so we're still staying above that 700 mark, which is a good, healthy figure. House sales are down a little bit, about 5%, but the interesting one is units are up 19%, which is something probably a few of us didn't quite expect. Land sales are down, but you would expect land sales to be down, because if people have come to and just about gobbled up everything they possibly can. You talk to the builders at the moment, they're certainly busy, and there's a fair bit happening in that point of view. In terms of stock on the market, we're down at about the 10,600 odd mark, which is up a little bit on last week, but we're certainly 3%. We're certainly down 3% on where we were 4 weeks ago, and 27% down on where we were a year ago. So we're certainly a much healthier market today, and there is some pressure on pricing. I've mentioned that in our previous videos as well, but we are actually seeing that. It's been seeing some interesting valuations come in, but it's all driven by inquiry and actual conversion. Rentals, at the moment, the figures are down to vacant properties in West Australia, 3,717. That's down 4% on last week, so we still continue this trend, which is an interesting one. So the investors out there, certainly is a good market to be moving into, and we're also seeing some small pressure on rents in some areas, not in all, but in some. So you don't be surprised if you're getting a rent review and you're being asked for a few dollars extra. Number of vacant properties compared to 4 weeks ago, down 7%, and down 47% on what it was 12 months ago. So quite a healthy little market we've got at the moment. Our finance division plus loans, he's finding it very, very busy. Our settlement agency plus your settlements is finding it's been one of the most busiest periods it's had for about 18 months. So there's certainly some signs of what's going on. Overall, we're seeing some really good stuff happening. Now, this week, or this Saturday, we have our opening of the Catalyst Executive Apartments for the first lot of viewings. The building is almost complete. There's only a few things left to be done, but we'll have to enter the building via the car park through the crescent of the ANZ Bank. Hopefully it's only for this week, so for people who are interested. Another interesting part for us with this week as well is our reach in terms of our video, and I probably should have spoken about this earlier, but we're reaching roughly about 10,000 people a week, and we're sort of getting a minimum of 3,500 views, which is really good, and I appreciate everyone that's been watching us over the last couple of years and supporting us. But our numbers continue to grow in terms of views, so hopefully we're spreading some decent news about real estate and local and I hope it's been useful, and we'd really appreciate if you share our videos as we go along. Again, thank you to everyone for the last 2 years, and we look forward to being here for a couple more. If you want to check out more, go to realestateplus.com.au.